Hi, my dear friends. I hope you're all doing great. Today, we're gonna do a weekly reading, tarot reading from 9th of March to 16th of March. We will work on two decks today, and as usual, I suggest you to watch collective readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs because those all together combined then work out better than only one sun sign. So yeah, let's see what is expected from this week for each horoscope sign. And we are starting with Aries. Let's see what is expecting Aries this week. What energies we're in. Let's see. We have Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is perfect card. It's a great energy. It's very fast energy. You might get a response to something very quick. You might get something unexpected, like going unexpected to some trip. Maybe somebody's gonna invite you somewhere and you didn't plan that at all, but it's gonna make you excited. It's like very quick, fast energies. I really love this card. So if you're awaiting response into something, when you're thinking like, or you applied for visa or for something, this is gonna be a positive result, but also very unexpected and like very fast. Let's see the next card. Oh, we have Three of Swords. Three of Swords, something might upset you this week. This is a temporary feeling. It's not a long-term feeling, but maybe you're gonna find out truth about something. Maybe somebody is gonna hurt you by saying something, by like, words hurt sometimes. So this might hurt you. Or it might also be like your other half, if you are in relationship, maybe somehow they're gonna hurt you, or they're gonna bring something that is gonna make you feel not very happy. And what we've got at the bottom is the Empress card. In the end of the day, you're still gonna feel aligned with yourself. You're gonna be in the right energies. This card is also about bringing something, right? About giving birth to something. Rich card. Also, money wise is a good card, but also this might be as a news of expectancy, pregnancy, not maybe for you, maybe your friends, but I feel like it's more you, like it's your energy, you know, even if there will be something like some turbulence during this week, but still it's not gonna kill your balance. Now let's see the second deck. Again, Three of Swords. Yeah, definitely something is going on this week. Something, most likely you're gonna find out some information that is not gonna make you feel very happy, So this is something that doesn't make you happy, that perhaps also makes you feel very upset over something. We see broken heart here, but it's not necessarily a broken heart. This also might be something that you feel emotionally, not only in relationship. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands tells you that whatever the situation is going to be, you're still going to be able to get out of these energies and you're going to come out as a winner. We can see like that you have some scratches on the face, you have scars, but that doesn't mean that it's going to kill you, It's going to make you stronger, but also you're going to be feeling proud of yourself that you managed to get out of this energy and you've done everything that you had to do in a way that's gonna make you feel better, And at the bottom we have Four of Pentacles, and this is the stability card. Card when you are in stable energies, but also when you are feeling like you're not willing to share too much and you're not willing to give too much. So maybe, you know, in the past you've been overgiving, and now this situation that maybe is going to happen this week with somebody, like, or with somebody hurting you, with somebody not being 100% honest with you, going to make you understand or realize that you are not going to be in the same place in which you've been before. So you're not going to be oversharing something. You're going to be keeping things to yourself. So this is the week for you. Please like and comment, and also subscribe if you still haven't. And I wish you an amazing week. Taurus, let's see what energies you're in this week. Let's see, Tauruses, what energies you're in this week. The Chariot, beautiful card of movement. Maybe you're gonna travel somewhere, maybe you're gonna do a road trip. But this card is also about the self-growth. This card means that you're going towards your goal and you are enjoying it, because this is something that maybe you wanted to achieve in the long term, and you know exactly where you're going, you know. So I think it's beautiful. It's a great card. And also maybe you're gonna get a great news at work, maybe you're gonna get a salary raise, or maybe they're gonna maybe they're gonna change your position to a higher position. Maybe you're gonna get promotion. Nice card. Now let's see another card. Queen of Wands, another beautiful card. I really like this energy. Like, the energy that you have this week is like, it's very fire energy. It's energy where you're moving, when you're in a movement, you know, when you're driven by something, and you're gonna feel like, yes, I'm so worth it, you know, I can do this. And Wands is like Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. This might be also a person next to you, which is going to make you feel that way, going to make you feel that you're worth something, or that you can achieve something, that you should believe in yourself more. But I don't know why I'm hearing that this is more you. You're in these fire energies this week, and that makes you feel like very driven towards something. And at the bottom, Empress. Look, here's a confirmation of what I just said. You're going to feel like very nice, very, very good about yourself. The Empress energy is like when everything is aligned, you know, when you are feeling beautiful, but in a sense that, like, not beautiful just physically, but beautiful like from the inside, you know, because all the things that you wanted and all the energies that you've been wishing for, they're finally like coming to you, and you feel very aligned with yourself. Two of Swords. This is the energy where maybe, you know, somebody is gonna try using you, in that sense that, you know, they see that you're very aligned and you're very rich emotionally, you know, and you want to give everything. And some people, they maybe want to use that in a sense that maybe, you know, they want something from you. They're gonna ask you for help or something. Or if we are talking about work, maybe somebody is going to try to give you more tasks, but you know your self-worth, and you understand that, like, no, it's not going to work out like this for me. Like, I'm in my energies, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be sitting there and sharing with everyone, you know. So here you're more like, I'm closed, and for this interaction I'm more keeping things to myself. And Six of Swords. Six of Swords also understanding that you are ready to move on. You're ready to go for something better. This card maybe representing that you're gonna decide maybe changing jobs. going to a different place where you're feeling, when you're feeling that your, you know, your worth is seen more, where people are actually representing that they are supporting you, that they're seeing your worth, you know. This card also might be a card of moving. So maybe you're gonna move houses, maybe you're gonna move to another country, moving somewhere where it's much better for you. And it's like I'm feeling this energy that, you know, you are in such a feeling of your self-worth right now that nothing can change that for you. Even if somebody is trying to bring something, they can't change that for you because you are already there emotionally and you know that you are worth the best. And look at that's amazing actually. And at the bottom you have a star card where all your dreams and all your wishes are coming true. And it's like, you know, you're feeling that, yes, finally I'm doing something that's bringing me this happiness, that's bringing me this fulfillment, you know. And I think it's amazing. So that's the week for you, Tauruses. Please like and comment. Also subscribe if you still haven't. I'm going to be very grateful. And I wish you an amazing week. Gemini, let's see what energies you're in this week. Let's see, Geminis. We have Temperance card. This card is about balance. And as you're Geminis, you also have this duality about yourself. So here, what it means for you that, you know, you maybe are going to be in a bit conflicting emotions this week. You're going to feel like one day maybe you're going to feel that way, and another day you might feel in a completely different way. So here, the card is telling you that you should balance. You should learn how to balance so it doesn't kick you into imbalance, if you know what I mean. But also, this card tells you that, you know, if you're waiting for something or you want to achieve something, but you don't see yet the result, it actually tells you that everything is coming its way. It's on its way, but you still have to be a bit patient. You still have to wait a bit, and everything what you're deserving is going to come your way. Strength card, nice card. I like this card. And this card also tells you that you have all the power, you have all the strength inside of you. And everything that you wish to achieve, or everything where you're kind of feeling that things are not working your way, you still have self strength inside that is kind of still telling you that you're there, you know. But also sometimes we tend to conflict our inner strength because we don't want to listen to ourselves and we think that we know better. But strength, like our inner animal, if I might call it like this, sometimes is leading us to the right path, but we don't want to listen. So here is actually card telling you that you should listen to yourself and be aligned with yourself. And when you're gonna be there, everything is gonna start working out in your favor. And yeah, you have Nine of Swords at the bottom, and that means that you're overthinking too much and you're giving yourself all these necessary feelings, emotions, and thoughts that actually are kicking you out from the balance. So pay attention to that. Stop sitting here, because as long as you sit here, you're actually taking away from yourself great things. Now, second deck. The Hanged Woman. And this card again tells you, you know, you perhaps why you have this Temperance card is because you yourself are bringing yourself there in those emotions, in those feelings, you know, because you are tending to hang, you know, you're tending like thinking, oh, maybe something is not working, maybe now is not the time, maybe this, maybe that. And you know, you yourself, you are you are posing yourself from something. I feel like you are giving yourself all these wrong, if I might say, energies that keep you from the success and luck. Knight of Wands. As long as you're gonna come into the energy of moving, into the energy that you should keep everything in yourself, you should take everything in your hands, you should start moving, doing things, you should believe in yourself, bring that fire energy into yourself, things are gonna start working into your favor. Here I feel like really you're keeping yourself away from things just because you're not believing into yourself enough. And by being into this deficit, you're taking a lot from yourself. So think about that. And Justice card. Be honest with yourself. Don't try to lie to yourself. You should be honest with yourself. And once you're honest with yourself, things are starting coming your way. So this is the week for you, Gemini. Please like and comment, and also subscribe if you still haven't. I will be very grateful. And I wish you an amazing week. Cancer, let's see what energies you're in this week. Let's see, Cancers, what energies you're in this week. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. This is beautiful card. This is card of proposition. Maybe somebody is going to propose you on something. Maybe you're going to get a promotion. Maybe you're going to get a new job offer that is containing like a very good salary. Maybe somebody is going to ask you for a partnership, like working together, starting some business, because this is a new start card. This is card number 1. So maybe somebody is going to tell you, oh, maybe we should build this business or we should do something together. And in a long term, this could lead you in a big success. I have a bird here, and I feel like it's like a message. You know, birds are messages. So maybe this is a message for you that something is coming your way. Eight of Pentacles. Continue doing what you're doing. Continue watering your flowers. Continue learning or mastering your mastership already that you've got. And that's going to bring you more success in the long term. So do not stop. Continue doing what you're doing, and you're going to be much better. And in the long term, that's going to bring you something great. And Nine of Pentacles at the bottom, that's what I'm talking about. As long as you keep going, as long as you're not giving up, you're going to get into these energies where you're feeling proud of yourself, but also not only proud of yourself, but also where you're so aligned emotionally, physically, and also financially that you feel like you can finally relax. So do what you do. Look, I have fallen out card, the Fool card. Trust the process. You know, even if you don't know what result it's going to bring you, just trust the process, and you're going to see that things are going to start working out your way, and everything is going to be so, like, you know, sometimes we have to lose control in order to get something that maybe we didn't know how to get there. So lose your control, let it go, and you're going to see that things are going to start flowing your way. And Four of Pentacles, let go. You're keeping too much into the old things. And I think last week you had exactly the same energy. So that means that you're holding into the old things all the time. And these old things are actually stopping you from growing, they're stopping you from developing. Because in order for us to get something new, or start something new, or grow, we have to let that transformation happen. But for transformation to happen, you really have to let go of all things that no longer serve you. I know that that's a comfort zone. I know that sometimes it's very hard to go away from that. But trust me, once you let that go, that starts to bring you something else. And you know, maybe if we're talking about job, and if you've been applying for a job, you know, maybe you've been holding for too long for something that's been giving you comfort, you know, that's been giving you stability. But here perhaps you should let go and you should start something new, something that maybe is unusual for you, something that you haven't done before. And maybe that's going to bring you success, and you're going to be feeling different energies, and you're going to be more happy. And at the bottom, woman, yeah, you are hanging there, you know, you are preventing that energy to happen for you. So this is very important for you to understand, that when you're holding and keeping old energies to yourself, you cannot get the new one. That's just how it works. So this is the week for you, Cancers. Please like and comment. Also subscribe if you still haven't. And I wish you an amazing week. Leos, let's see what energies were in this week. Let's see, Leos, what energies were in this week. Ooh, Temperance. Yeah, this card tells you that, you know, maybe you might feel in the mood that something is not coming your way, and you want to put your hands down, and you feel like things are not working out, maybe, you know. But here actually the card is saying that everything is coming to you. You just need to have a bit more patience. You just need to wait a bit more, and something great is going to come your way, you know. I know what I'm talking about, but because I'm Leo myself, and I'm in these energies lately, that, you know, you feel like you're doing something and you don't feel that you get back the same. So I totally understand what this card is talking about. So things are coming. Things are coming to us, and we're gonna get all the best things that we're worth it, you know. It's just a matter of the time, and yeah, it will be there. King of Cups. King of Cups is what? King of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Star sign like this, a person, perhaps a man, somebody who's maybe going to be supporting you emotionally. Maybe that's somebody who is going to tell you about their emotions towards you. Also, this might be a therapist, or that might be astrologist, tarologist, somebody who's supporting you emotionally, or maybe that's just a friend who's going to be emotionally supporting you this week. So you're not going to be alone, you know, you always have support, and I think that's great. And also I think Leos are very good with Pisces, and also with Cancers and Scorpios and Pisces more, I don't know, I feel aligned with them. So I have quite a lot of friends like this. So I'm sure you have somebody too who is going to be supporting you, and you're going to be feel loved. And at the bottom we have Two of Swords. And Two of Swords, we might feel closed from something, you know, when we close ourselves from something, from some tasks, or somebody asking from us something, and we kind of not feeling like it, or feeling like, oh no, it's not my cup of tea, I don't want to do that. Or it's something that we are postponing to do, you know, so we made already a decision about something, but at the same time we're not feeling quite sure yet if we should do that. So something that like preventing us from something. But here I will advise, if this is the case, I will advise actually to go in action, because maybe that's going to bring a big change in your life. Knight of Swords, some information, something very quick is gonna come your way this week. Maybe you yourself are gonna find out about something and you're gonna be actioning. Also, this card might be quite, you should, like a card of warning that, you know, maybe you're gonna be protecting yourself over something and this might lead to a conflict. So, you know, these are a bit like energies that are very fast, so it's either going to be a very fast movement towards something or that's going to be something where you are trying to say about your right, if you're right, or like, you know, or where you're trying to protect yourself over something. Energies like these, I feel. But be careful, you know, be careful that you are not being too aggressive towards something, because we can be like that. Or that will be information, something is going to come your way and that's going to be so quick and unexpected that maybe things are going to start changing for you. Four of Cups. Yeah, this is the energy again where we're feeling that, you know, we've been doing something for too long, we've been trying too long, and things are not working out how we would like them to be. And I totally can relate to this feeling, but you see, there is something, there is an opportunity for you. There is somebody who is always happy to help you, somebody who can advise you on something. So maybe, you know, you should change your focus from the negative side into the positive side, and that perhaps is gonna, you know, change a bit the feeling for you. Yeah, I know the feeling. And look, at the bottom we have King of Wands. And this is a reminder for us that we know who we are. It's our energy. It's Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So this tells us, like, remember your self-worth, remember who you are. Because once you give that energy, people feel it and things are working out your way. You should never be in these energies, because these energies, you know, they're it's not what we want, it's not what Leos want, it's not what they need, you know. So let's change that, let's feel our power, and that's when things are going to change. So this is the week for you, Leos. Please like and comment, and also subscribe. Also subscribe if you still haven't. I'm going to be very grateful, and I wish you an amazing week. Virgos, let's see what energies you're in this week. Let's see, Virgos, what energies you're in this week. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is when you are feeling like, this is like you're playing like a victim card a bit. You know, when you're, of course, this card might work out also as, you know, you're feeling not well, you are maybe sick or got cold, but also this card plays a lot when we are trying to play a victim and we want everyone to help us or like to support us, you know. But in reality, things are working out great. It's just us that making things like something is not right, you know. And also, this is the card, reminder card, that, you know, you shouldn't feel this way. You should change your focus from the negative into positive, because then there is always a key to a door, but if you're looking into the wrong direction, you're never going to see that key. So try to change your focus a bit, and I'm sure you're going to get all the answers to your questions. Knight of Swords. Fast energy, some information, some unexpected news. Maybe you're gonna have to, you know, action on something. Maybe also you're gonna be moving something somewhere, going into some trip, but also like unplanned trip, you know. Also, what this might be, maybe you're gonna try to protect yourself, but protecting yourself in a sense that, like, you're gonna try to tell your truth, your truth, but it also might work out as warning card because it's also might lead to conflict, so you should be very careful here. And at the bottom, you have Ace of Swords. And yeah, that's exactly what it is. You're going to set your boundaries and you're going to tell people how they can and how they cannot treat you, which is not bad. It's a good thing. But also, you shouldn't cross boundaries. When you set your boundaries, you shouldn't cross boundaries of other people because then it can lead to conflict. And we don't want that. We don't want to be in negative energies. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, when you're keeping things to yourself, you're being like protective over something, and you're trying to protect your peace, but also you're trying to protect your stability that you have. Maybe there will be somebody who is going to be breaking that feeling of stability for you this week. And maybe that's why you're in energies like that. But, sometimes when we are feeling this way and when we are trying to be so overprotective over something, that actually gives us the opposite thing, and it gives us more people or situations where we have to be more protective. So it's like when you are pushing too much into something or into some energies, that might give you actually the opposite result where you have to give even more, if you know what I mean. Temperance. This card tells you, yeah, you should balance things, you should balance energies. I feel like you're in very tense energies this week, and it's not serving you good, if I'm being honest. And this card tells you that you should manage a bit your emotions, control a bit how you're feeling. Don't go into too much into something, there always should be balance. But also this card is telling that, things are coming its way, everything is working out how it should. So don't push too much into something, just let it go, let go of the control. And at the bottom you have Three of Swords, and Three of Swords tells you that the more you are in these controlling energies, the more actually you're hurting yourself in the end. So try to think about that. So this is the week for you, Virgos. Please like and comment, and also subscribe if you still haven't. I'm going to be very grateful, and I wish you an amazing week. Libra, let's see what energies you're in this week. Let's see, Libras, what energy you're in this week. Those are actually parrots. They're nice and green and they're so pretty. I love them. Four of Wands. Maybe you're gonna go to some party. Maybe you're gonna celebrate something this week. Maybe you're gonna buy a property, or some of your friends are gonna move into a new place and they're gonna invite you in the housewarming party. Maybe this is a wedding. Maybe that's a festival that you're gonna attend this week. But these are good energies. You're gonna spend time with people and they're gonna bring you positive emotions. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, you're going to learn something this week. And this something is going to excite you. It's exciting energy. It's fire energy. So you're going to learn something that really drives you, that really gives you impression that if you're going to do that, it's going to bring you something amazing, So you're going to feel in these like energies when you're like, yeah, I want to do that. Yes, I feel like if I'm going to do this, it's going to give me something, I like it. And second one, so you're in a fire energy, so that means that you're moving, you're not sending, your energies are finally flowing in the right direction. And at the bottom, you have Knight of Pentacles. And Knight of Pentacles, this is a card of plan. So maybe you're going to be planning something. Maybe you're going to plan how you can work on something that's going to bring you, you know, perhaps more money or more opportunities. Maybe you're going to work out with somebody, but I feel like it's you that are planning something in your head or making some plans for the future. And it's going to work out if you're going to be in the right energies. Wheel of Fortune, beautiful card, card of movement. Maybe you're gonna travel somewhere this week. Maybe you're gonna drive or go on a road trip. This also, maybe you're gonna buy a new car or sell your car. But this card is also a change of seasons. So that means that the old season is falling off and the new one is starting for you. And here it's very important to know your self-worth and also make sure that you want the best things for yourself, because when you want the best things for yourself, that's when you get them. So this might be a work promotion, this might be more money, you know, but like just know that you're worth it and it's gonna come to you. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, this is the earth energy. That's Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Men like this, maybe that's going to be your financial director, maybe that's a manager, maybe that's somebody who's going to actually give you the news about salary increase or about promotion. You know, this person is caring. These people usually they bring you comfort. So maybe this person is going to bring you either emotional comfort or comfort in a sense that it's going to change your life into a more comfortable one. Also, maybe you're going to get advice from a person like this. This also might be a financial advice, like bank, or maybe you're going to want to take a mortgage, you know. But this person is going to definitely help you. And if that's your other half, this person is also going to be very caring and going to make sure that all your necessities and all your wishes are being met. And at the bottom, we have High Priestess. And High Priestess tells you that you should listen to your intuition. So listen to yourself, because your intuition is never going to lie to you. So this is the cards and the week for you, Libras. Please like and comment. Also subscribe if you still haven't. I'm going to be very grateful. And I wish you an amazing week. Scorpios, let's see what energies you're in this week. Let's see, Scorpios, what energies you're in this week. Ooh, Judgment card. This is the card where you start seeing things exactly how they are, you know, where all the illusions they're disappearing and now you see things how they are. This is awakening card, this is karmic card as well. So maybe you're gonna awaken from something, or maybe you're gonna come into realization about something. Yeah, interesting card. Let's see. But like, listen to your judgment, you know, trust your judgment, if I might say like this. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, this is a fear card, you know, so you're scared of something. Like you have some thoughts that are not giving you the peace of mind. So maybe this week something is going to be bothering you. And yeah, you know, you're going to feel, you're going to be in these energies. Like you're not going to know how you're feeling over something, you know, and it's going to bother you. It might be a relationship, it might be how you see your other half, or how you see the situation at work. Maybe something that you're going to come into realization about something and it's going to be bothering you, you know, emotionally. Interesting. And at the bottom, Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is completion. It's completion of all the hard times. So perhaps these thoughts that you have, they're not going to last very long. So you're gonna realize for yourself something with that Judgment card, I suppose. Free of Wands. Free of Wands, searching for opportunities, you know, changing something, expanding. If you have your own business, maybe you're going to want to expand, maybe you're going to want to go more international, maybe you're going to search for international partners. Also, this might bring you the feeling that, you know, you have achieved something, but now you want more and you're going to look for opportunities. This card also might work out as looking where to go as a next destination of traveling. But I feel like you're more gonna look for opportunities in your life, what you should be doing. Three of Swords, something is gonna hurt you. Maybe you're gonna find out some information. Maybe something is gonna get revealed to you that you didn't expect at all. But because this is a minor arcana, it's not gonna last too long. You know, it's not necessarily a relationship. It's not necessarily a broken heart. It might work like that. It might work out like that. But also, this might work out that somebody maybe is gonna tell you something that's gonna hurt you emotionally. Maybe that's something that, like, some information that you're gonna find out and you're gonna feel upset over it. So yeah, it might be feeling like this. And then you have a world card at the bottom, and that tells you that the cycle is ending and the new cycle is starting for you. So for you, the main thing is to leave all the old things that no longer serving you, to leave them in the past and start this new cycle with new you, you know. So this is the week for you, Scorpios. Please like and comment. Also subscribe if you still haven't. I'm going to be very grateful. And I wish you an amazing week. Sagittarius, let's see what energies you are in this week. Let's see, Sagittarius. What energies, what energies you're in this week. Ooh, Three of Cups. Three of Cups, you're gonna spend time with your loved ones. Maybe you're gonna meet with friends that you haven't seen in a long time, you know. Maybe you're gonna go to a party. Maybe you're gonna have a glass of wine with somebody. This is like an energy where you are supporting yourself, you know. So, great time. Let's see next. Ace of Wands, I love this card. This is like new opportunities. This is when you're gonna feel driven over something. This is something new. Maybe you're gonna get some idea about something. I've like, especially in this deck, I love this card. It's like, it tells you that, you know, it tells you that it's gonna bring you like such a great opportunity that things are gonna start working out the best way for you. I don't know, like, I have this like very good feeling that you're either gonna get good money or you're gonna feel driven over something that's gonna bring you this money in the long term, like business wise or work wise. Great, I love it. And at the bottom you have Hierophant, so that means that you're gonna have somebody who is perhaps older than you, but this person is gonna give you advice, you know. It's like a system card, but I feel like it's somebody who's much older, and that somebody who's much older, they're gonna kind of support you and give you this feeling of support to achieve something. Eight of Swords, but you have your fears. You are feeling like maybe you are not too sure how things are gonna work out for you, or like, you know, you are overthinking too much, and this overthinking doesn't give you peace of mind. And what I can tell you, you should go out from these energies, because from the cards that I'm seeing, you're actually like, you're moving in the right direction. You're definitely gonna get everything. You shouldn't be worrying too much. So just let go of this. Eight of Pentacles. Continue learning, continue doing something that you know is going to bring you into this mastery of something that you want to do. So like, you know, if you're going to go learn something, if you're going to go to the courses, that's going to give you this mastery, and you're going to master it. You're going to do it, you know, instead of sitting and overthinking things, just action. And once you action and you do things, things start working out eventually in your favor, you know. And at the bottom is Two of Swords, and Two of Swords is you're keeping yourself close from these opportunities because you're overthinking, as I said. So just change that energy, action, don't be scared, and yeah, you're gonna see the results, and they're gonna be positive. So this is the week for you, Sagittarius. Please like and comment and subscribe if you still haven't. I'm gonna be very grateful, and I wish you an amazing week. Capricorns, let's see what energies you're in this week. Let's see, Capricorns, what energies you're in this week. Strength, beautiful card. You're gonna be strong this week, but also you're gonna know that you have this inner strength to achieve whatever you want to achieve. And also you should never feel like, you know, when you have a feeling that inside of you have a feeling over something, you should never feel that this feeling is wrong. The feeling is always right. We always have our inner feeling, but sometimes we try to conflict over it. Just don't do that. Just listen to yourself, and you're gonna know the right way. The Fool. Trust the process. Start something new. If you are scared, if you're not too sure, you should let go of the control. Once you let go of the control, that's where the things are starting working out the best for you, the best way for you, you know. So trust the process, trust it, just trust the universe, and it's gonna work out. And also, like, it's great to not be scared starting new, because this new eventually might bring you something amazing. Knight of Swords, fast energy. And the faster you start doing these things, the faster things are gonna work out for you. I have two cards. So again, Fool. This is what I just told you. Trust the process. Trust everything is gonna work out. And the second card is Five of Swords. And Five of Swords is when we are stuck in this energy that we're kind of in the middle, where we're not moving and we're in our stability. And in the Six of Swords, which is moving card. So you're in the middle, you're in between, and now you're kind of wiggling and you don't know which way to move, you know? Because you're like, oh, but I like my stability, but at the same time, oh my God, but I want to move. Move the six. Move. Choose movement over stability, because stability is never bringing you the great opportunities, but always should do something new, because that something new might bring something great to you. And at the bottom, Page of Swords. Yeah, maybe it's going to require you to learn something new, but in the long term, it's going to bring you something amazing. So this is the week for you, Capricorns. Please like and comment, and also subscribe if you still haven't. I'm going to be very grateful, and I wish you an amazing week. Aquarius, let's see what energies were in this week. Let's see, Aquariuses. Ooh, Temperance card. This card tells you that you should balance your energies. You should, you know, understand that you can't get everything straight away. Sometimes you need to be patient over things. Sometimes you shouldn't push too much yourself into something. This card is like telling you that everything is coming its way, but it's coming when the time is right. So maybe if you're not getting something right now, that means that the time is just not right at the moment. And you should just wait a bit, and you're gonna see everything. It's also an emotional card, you know, so maybe emotions are going to be changing from the negative to positive to negative to positive, you know, and then you also need to learn how to manage those emotions and stay in balance. Oh, what's going on here? Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. I love this energy. This is a goddess energy. Energy where you are finally getting what you want. So if in Temperance you were still waiting, then in Nine of Pentacles you're already there, you know? So it's something that maybe you've been working on for a very long time, but you really had to work a lot, like too much, and you see no light at the end of the tunnel, where now you're feeling that, you know, yeah, things have worked out. Now I can finally breathe a bit and finally a bit let go of the control. It's always about control, you know, so once we let go of the control, things are working out the best. But here it's you can let go because you worked for it. So you're worth it, you know, you can do it. You can do it now because you've just been in control for too long, you know. And it's also good money. If we're speaking about money, maybe that's a salary increase, maybe that's something where you're ready to aim for more and where you know your self-worth and you know that you're worth more, so you're gonna go for more, which you should do. And the Moon card at the bottom, and this card is again of mixed emotions, when you are maybe not too sure how you're feeling, or maybe you don't have clarity in everything, and that actually grounds you a bit because you don't know what to expect, maybe in a way. But also this card might work out as, you know, you might get some information that you weren't aware of that's gonna make you rethink over certain things. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this is stability card. This is a card where you're in stable salary, nothing changes much. It's not a lot of money. But this feeling, it's like you're still feeling a bit like you're in deficit. Like you can't do everything what you want just because you can't. You can't afford it. You can't do it, you know? So maybe here is the time to let go of that stability, to go out of your comfort zone. You know, maybe you've been for too long in a comfort zone and now it's time to change. Because I feel like with this card, it's when we're keeping to old things for too long. And maybe this card is actually telling you that for you, in order to thrive, you should let go of that. You should let go of things that are no longer serving you, even if you feel like they do, but maybe actually they don't. And maybe you're ready for something new, for something that, you know, you're ready to grow, and you should go for it. Nine of Wands. Look, you're coming out stronger than ever. Maybe you've been struggling for some time, maybe you've been fighting over something, maybe you've been fighting for some recognition, you know, maybe you've been trying to show your boundaries. Maybe it wasn't an easy time for you, but nine is always a card of culmination. So this means that however the hard times been, you are ready now and you're stronger than ever to go and conquer this world. And at the bottom you have Emperor. And I think this card perfectly represents you in this case, because now you feel like, look, I'm this. I know my worth. I know what I'm doing. I'm maybe strict somewhere, strict with others or strict with myself, but in the long term, I know what it's gonna bring me. And I think in this case and in this reading, this is a perfect card to represent your inner state, in what inner state you are at the moment. So this is the cards and the reading for you, Aquariuses, for this week. Please like and follow, and also subscribe if you still haven't. I'm going to be very grateful, and I wish you an amazing week. Pisces, let's see what energies you're in this week. Let's see, Pisces, what energies you're in this week. Let's see, let's see. I have three very close friends who are Pisces. So I wish all of you happy birthdays. And actually, all these friends who have birthdays, they have birthdays this week. So I love you all and thank you for being with me. But now it's time to do the reading. Let's see. Pisces. Justice card. Justice is being served. Okay, no. So this card means perhaps maybe you're gonna have to balance something this week, or maybe for real justice is gonna come your way. Maybe something, or maybe somebody hasn't been very nice to you, you know, or weren't treating you in the right way. And this week maybe some things gonna shift, and this rightness and this justice is gonna be on your side, and this who wasn't right to you and who wasn't nice to you are gonna feel that they can no longer treat you this way, you know. If we are speaking about court hearings or things like that, this is usually a card where it's gonna go by justice. So of course it's a positive card, but it's gonna go like whoever is right, you know. But you also should balance. So what justice means for you? Ask yourself that question. What means for you to justify things? What means for you balancing something? You know, because this is also often a question that we should ask ourselves. Because this is also sometimes where we have problems with that, when we have problems with self-justification, when we have problems with justifying something, you know. So this is a food for thought. The Empress card. I love this card. This card is about beauty, about self-worth, about when you're nurturing yourself. So if you're feeling that you want to treat yourself, you want to go to salon, you want to make yourself beautiful, it's not only for women, it's also for men. Go and do it. You know, you should nurture yourself. You should always know your self-worth, and you're worth the best in this life. And sometimes we keep forgetting these things a lot. But you should remember that you're the best and you're the goddess or the god. And you should always go by these energies. But also this card might work out as a mother card. So either pregnancy, news of pregnancy, somebody is telling you that they're expecting. But also maybe it's something related to your mother. Maybe you're gonna spend time with your mother. Maybe you're gonna feel nurturing towards someone, you know, not in a way that like maybe you have a child, but also maybe in a sense that you're gonna feel like you should take care of somebody just because you're feeling that way, and that's also okay. And at the bottom we have Queen of Cups, and Queen of Cups, it's either you, or that might be Scorpio, or that might be Cancer. But I feel that's you, and I feel like this week you're gonna feel like la 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 la. I'm finally feeling great, and I'm finally feeling that, you know, I should love myself and I should support myself emotionally. I shouldn't be too harsh to myself, you know, because these cups are always about emotional caring, about emotional support. But I feel like here this week you're gonna realize that you should be more careful with yourself, and you should more emotionally nurture yourself rather than, you know, being too judgmental. Ooh, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is somebody Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Hi, helicopter. Taurus or Virgo. This is somebody who is taking care of you, somebody who's making sure that you're feeling right. But also, this might be somebody who's going to be giving you financial advice, or that might be your manager, financial manager, you know. Maybe this person is going to tell you how you can get to your goal or how you can start, I don't know, earning more money, you know, because at the end of the day, this is money card, this is earthy energies, you know. But I feel like this might be also a person who's going to be supporting you a lot and going to make you feel like you're being taken care of. And Four of Cups, this is actually your energy right now. How you're feeling is that, you know, you're feeling like things are not working out the right way, or something is not right, blah blah blah. But you know, you're feeling this way because you're putting too much energy into that. You should change your focus into positive things. And also you should remember that you always have people around you who are ready to support you, and people who are ready to give you help. But because you're putting everything onto yourself and you're trying to bring everything on your back, that's where the problem starts, because you're not letting other people help you, and you're not letting them support you, and you're not letting them maybe to give you some advice. Maybe if you will change that approach, things will change for the positive side for you, you know. And at the bottom you have the Fool card, and this is the card where you should let go of control and you should trust the process. So even if you don't know what the result you're going to get, you should believe that everything is going to work out the best way. And if you're starting on something new and you don't know, like, you know, how it's going to be, you know, I know it might be overwhelming sometimes when we're doing something but we don't know what's going to be a result, so we're like, nah, I'm not going to do it because I don't know, you know. But here it's more telling you that, like, trust yourself, trust the process, and you will see that things are going to be the best for you. You know, that maybe if you let go and you're like, yeah, I trust the universe, it's going to give me things, you're going to get into this position where suddenly all the things are starting working out for you, you know. So this is the week for you, Pisces. Please like and comment and subscribe if you still haven't, and I wish you an amazing week. So this is the end to our collective reading this week. I really wish that all of you are in the right energies, that you're feeling happy. And I think the main message for this week is, like, let go of the control, trust the process, and nurture yourself. I think it's very important to take care of yourself. So yeah, I love you all, and I wish everything is going to be great for you.